How do you know what the current value of your home is? Well, there's a lot of online evaluations that will tell you what your home is, and I think that's a pretty good way of figuring out what a computer thinks your home is worth. Then it comes down to, what do you think your home is worth? And write that down, because when you're determining what the value of your home is, it's good to separate the logic and the data and the emotion and look at all three. Because look, if you want to sell your house for $2 million and it's only worth 1.5, don't sell it, because there will be a time when your home is worth $2 million, but it just might not be today. A house is worth what somebody is willing to pay for it. So the more your house is desirable to the market, the better chance you have of multiple people buying your home. As long as you work with the right real estate broker that knows how to get you proper exposure and overexposure to your home, you'll be okay. Now, getting your home in show-ready condition is so important, because if you're going to sell your home, right, there's three ways to sell a home: wholesale, retail, or above market value. Now, above market value, it's kind of like new construction, right? What is it that the trends of new constructions, the colors, the amenities, the sizes, why are people buying, what are the homes in your market that are most desirable, and what attributes does your home have that are similar to that, and how can we enhance those? Because when you look at a house, it's an emotional process to buy a home. Yeah, it's logical, but it's emotional. And you want people to walk in this home and connect and say, wow, I can see this home being mine. I can see cooking in this kitchen, walking, taking walks in the neighborhood, right? So the more of an experience that you can help a buyer create and feel when they're walking through the home, the more you're going to get. So as a seller, you want to look at, how much does it cost to put new flooring in the house? On an average, you're looking at $6 to $7 a square foot. If you need to paint the interior and exterior of the house, that's going to run you $2 to $3 a square foot. Landscaping, you always want to put at least a $1,500 budget, but if you were to spend $5, it's not going to hurt. Man, landscaping, pressure washing, and getting flowers out there, and just making sure that you walk up to the house and there's no weeds, because you don't want buyers walking to your house thinking, wow, this is a big honey to-do list. If I buy this home, I have to do all this work. You want them to just focus on the emotional, the relaxation, the experience of how good it's going to feel. And yeah, maybe someone wants to do landscaping, but let's not intentionally put weeds there. I've never seen that work out too well. So my point is, knowing how much money and time you're willing to put into your house to really increase the value, of your home, and there's things you can do. Like, for example, what's trending right now is ADUs, additional dwelling units. Does your home have the opportunity, and does it qualify statistically in the market trends to play on the additional dwelling unit? Because it creates affordability in homes today, because a buyer buying your home can use the potential rental income on an ADU to qualify for sometimes 25 to almost 50% more than they would be able to if your home didn't have an ADU. So when you create affordability, you bring more people into the marketplace. Now, with the new trends that are going on here in King County, where Washington's eliminating residential zoning, soon here you're going to be able to build an ADU interior, a detached and an attached, and if your home has two ADUs, and you can increase the potential revenue of that home that a buyer can use to qualify for additional income, how many more people are going to want your house? And if is your house worth more if one person wants it, or 3 or 4? I mean, it's yeah, we know the answer to that, right? So, but then it comes down to who qualifies to buy the house, because just because a buyer is willing to pay more than your house is more than what your house is worth, sometimes the bank is not willing to loan on that. So we have to structure your house where we know what the maximum lending capability is, compared to picking the right buyer that has the additional funds to cover the difference, because it's not uncommon that we find a buyer that's willing to pay more than the bank's willing to lend on it. So when we have multiple people to choose from, we're really looking at who understands the market and who wants it the most and who can pay for it. So to find out what your house is worth, it really starts with meeting a professional, knowing what time of year, what year you want to sell in, and what you're willing to do. Your house will sell for 5 to 20% more if you put home staging in it. If you do the cosmetic remodel to your home, if you invest $10,000, you may be able to get a $30,000 or even $100,000 return, but there's no way a computer can tell you that. You really have to meet with a professional that does this on a daily daily basis and walks through your home and says, okay, this is an area of your home that can be enhanced, that will add dramatic value, because there's things that you can do to your home, it will not add financial value. It'll look pretty and maybe your home sells a little bit faster, but it's really not going to put a dollar number on it. So we got to be careful. And if we're looking to spend, whether it's $5,000 or $50,000, what is the return? And then can we do it within the timeline and making sure we're on trend? We talked about, home staging. Home staging can definitely increase the value of your home. Working with a good home stager that is a designer that knows the color of walls, the color of moldings, the color of countertops, how to design your home to have, that new luxury vibe that people are looking for. That is really important, because if you paint your house pink, that might not be on trend, right? So you want to make sure you're not just spending the money in the right place, but you're doing the remodel and the things that need to be done that are on trend. So with that said, the question is, what's your house worth? Let's find out. What could it be worth? Let's find out. I'm Matt Steele, Steele Realty Group. I've been selling real estate for 20 years, and on average, my houses sell for 5 to 20% greater than market value. And if you want to know why, watch my videos below. There's dozens of them where we add $50,000, $100,000, even $500,000 in value, because we do more, so we get our sellers more. But don't take my word for it. Watch the videos. We document it, the before, the during, the after. I love what I do. I don't just sell houses. I like to sell houses for more than what they're worth, and I get excited about it. So anyways, Matt Steele, Steele Realty Group. Hopefully this video helped. And if you need some help finding out what your house is worth or could be worth, reach out in the contact information below, fill it out, and we'll schedule a time to meet on a Zoom call. Till next time, see you later.